You lose to. Golden State tough.
Just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was bloom and addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute, drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil or a linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The running game will be a focus today. The Chiefs have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going against the Panthers, who will try to avoid becoming one-dimensional.
Somebody didn't join up, but this mate sending the old crazy.
Let's hand it over to Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this week 12.
What I tell you?
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And how about that defense last week? They pitched a shutout, and it's really more like a no-hitter because they absolutely dominated that game from the opening whistle.
Got 5 interceptions this season, cuz.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be
good enough now where I can trust the rest of
over the inline.
on defense. I don't have to try to.
So here are the Panthers now.
Well, I shouldn't have been doing it anyway, but I was playing out of position.
The NFL's most valuable player from 2015.
You know how you be trying to do a whole lot.
There are a number of great quarterbacks in the NFL, but I have to believe that the prototype in terms of look has to be Cam Newton. That stature and frame, almost breathtaking when you see him in person. And now he's starting to put it all together with consistency in his game, throwing, running, leading.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Kelvin Benjamin has to be a feature of this offense that's on your screen now.
Definitely a #1 receiver, a huge target with some speed. It's almost like go-go gadget when he goes up to get the football. No matter how you defend him, he can go just a little bit higher.
They'll run the option left. Oh, he did it again. And he'll maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Stop they run. I'm going to lead with the pass. We can't let Cam Newton and the running back get off on us running around.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He's got time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bronson Kafusi in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And taken at the 46. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the The Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So now the Chiefs go on offense in a great starting spot. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
The play clock's running down. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards.
They're going to blitz me again.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Where y'all going? Come on down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Let's go. Green 30.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Justin Houston is truly one of the elite pass rushers in the league. Knows how to get to the quarterback with a variety of moves.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
To throw is Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. From the 50, Newton. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 79 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs defense getting ready to roll. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
I watched it, so full of it, cuz.
And that's what you want to do as a defense.
I'm looking up here at my vent.
In a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
I keep the event closed, man. So
what will they accomplish this goal?
So you better understand.
They'll come out in the
that means when she be in my room on the day, he opened the vent and had a heat on, which explains why my room was like, oh, that's why my computer keeps having problems. Because it's always hot in here. She keep the house at 80-something degrees.
Back in admiration right now. This defense
so my stuff is burning up because I leave it on all day.
Not beating us running the football. That's who
my
we are.
processor
That's what
overheating.
we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
2nd down following the run. Now they'll run it on the toss.
It's open now. Nah, keep it closed, man. She done opened
And
it.
it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
You have to love and admire the effort because
because it allows heat to come in here or cool air from the central heat in here.
Swarmed the play and made sure he couldn't get
I keep it closed to limit the heat. Like I'll come home and let the window up so she can keep the rest of the house warm like she wanted, and I stay in here. Like this the only room that I want. I can't even have that.
Third down, still 14 yards left. Third and long, it's Newton. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good game before he's taken
That's just like me going in the kitchen
so much about this
and messing the kitchen up and leaving it messed up. And that's where you at.
Isn't it? Guard the
Or
touchdown
in the other rooms
Don't let
or
them
whatever.
get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt
Sometimes
for
I think I should have
Carolina.
just stayed by myself for a while.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, one pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
All right, here we go. Detroit!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here? And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out.
I try not to run that money plays because I think I might start running me some.
Someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes there's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy.
For sure plays with somebody open every time.
Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen. Shake it off. For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rear-view mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that,
everybody else doing
and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
You can see the play that everybody picked backwards and forwards.
Down brings here for the offense.
And most of them are. Like screens and all kind of. Every time you play somebody, it's 4 or 5 screens run.
Surveying the field. He's got the hook up.
So you spread the wide receivers out, spread the defense out, all that little crap.
Shy of the 40. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. They go play action here on first down. Finding time. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
I don't play the game enough for that.
And he's going to get this one down right to the edge.
I probably could if I sit there and practice all the time. Like,
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So they're operating in the red zone.
James run.
Now a play fake here on first down.
James run this one play, man.
At the 2.
Like,
and eventually stopped just shy
probably
of
15 times a game.
The 2. Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play action pass and completing it.
Nate makes his plays up a lot. Rich makes his plays up a lot. But it's still like, part of it is the game, but a lot of it is like, it's a lot of little routes. A lot of, most of the plays they run are a lot of underneath routes with at least 2 or 3 guys running 9 routes. So it's like, you can't just, I mean, it's a strategy, but I know it's cheap.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane.
To counter that,
right around the 1.
It made me have to go and get a whole bunch of cornerbacks to make them better, man, and slow that down a little bit. But you and I both know, like, what I did was cheap. Like, no one team has 4 good corners on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no team has that. And I have that.
Has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
To counter that, man.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Like, it ain't strategy no more. It's more so who has the better players.
I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid.
I almost quit 2 or 3 seasons ago because, like I say, it's a headache. The thing, I like the people together, and it's something for me to play with James, but a lot of times I don't even want to play with him because of that, man. Like, I have fun playing against him, but his thing is, like, he be wanting to beat you so bad to where I think he results into, like, whatever he got to do. And that ain't, like, I done preached the purpose, like, I'll take a loss.
After knocking through the field
I'll take a
goal,
loss, and I'm fine with it. But if I gotta take a loss on,
this is fielded a couple yards deep,
like something that
and he'll take it up
I don't know.
25 to the 26-yard
like I'm
line.
telling you, I was telling mate and them on the text. Like every time I'm winning against mate, the connection drops. Every time. It could be coincidental. But man, to me that's like foggy. But mate is real good. So to me, if I can take my loss and it don't nothing ever happen, then that's the way I think it should be. But it don't never happen like that. So I can't say that that's what's going on, but it just seemed like it.
And he'll be tackled at about
It just seemed like that.
Give him 9 on the carry that time.
Me and G used to have that problem though, where the game would mess up, but I knew what it was. That's why I didn't change my playbook on this.
He was the finisher. A really nice run.
I don't know what G done. He losing a whole lot. But I try to keep the league together, man, because they really enjoy it.
2nd and 1. And
I enjoy it for the most part.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They've been turning into a whole lot of stuff that it wasn't.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I'm start working on some new plays.
In the first half, we're back to Arrowhead.
We have some up and comers. Yeah, it's tough. It's time.
Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando.
Coming closer to the playoffs now. I'm going to have to practice some passing. I ain't been practicing no passing. I'm going to have to practice some this time.
Thank you. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Calling a gain at 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there.
We got hit back. I'm going to change my lineup for the playoffs though. Probably 2 or 3 games before the playoffs. I'm going to change them up.
Now Parkey for the extra point.
Because I see something, I was just practicing a few minutes ago.
Make this a 3-score game.
I see something with Conley that's that I don't really like. So he don't deserve to be on the outside.
75-yard drive, 5 plays.
He got a 97 jumping, but it ain't benefiting me none. He just out there controlling him, cuz. That's the benefit though that I got. I get to practice against some of the best secondary in practice, so I can kind of figure what they gonna do and what they can do against opposing secondary. Man, he can't do nothing against Peters. Like he didn't catch one pass for a touchdown. Like if I was throwing it deep or whatever, it ain't nothing he can do. I don't need him out there. Like if ain't nothing you can do against the best corner, I don't need you out there because I'm gonna be playing against some of the best.
You're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
So I know he gonna play out there the whole time until playoffs. And I'm gonna move him.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now Newton on 1st down. It's complete right side to Benjamin. He won't go down. That one goes for 24 yards. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On first down, it's Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Again, Newton. And that'll be caught. Panthers touchdown. It's Benjamin with a grab. Kelvin Benjamin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to...
It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll give the Chiefs a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He's going to go deep for Conley. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to let it go again. It's caught at the 10.
Welcome back.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now Parkey for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. The Chiefs have cruised into halftime with the lead. The Panthers were fantastic last week, but today's game shows you have to bring it every week in the NFL. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. 1st and 10, pass coverage will break down here. And nobody can stop them on this long touchdown. Chiefs push the lead to 10. Chiefs with the ball late in the half. The pass out of the gun will be completed, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Chiefs now up by 17. Staying late in the second, Newton's gonna find his mark, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Deficit shrinks to 10. Still late in the first half, Hill's going to corral the deep ball, and that goes as a 58-yard touchdown. The lead grows to 17. So that'll bring our halftime report to a close. We'll go back now to Arrowhead Stadium for the start of the third quarter.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. It goes as a gain of 8, it moves the chains.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll run it here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
He'll drop to throw, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first, and it's 3rd down now.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, here's Newton. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
Offense.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. 3rd and long. It's Newton. He's got time in the pocket. Still back there. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They were winning at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination. And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Cruz has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup with 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He'll look to throw. It's Hill, complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, we did watch him play well on tape last week, and it was a lot of fun to watch, and he put together some nice numbers, some really nifty plays, and he's doing it again this week. And what I'm seeing is the rest of his team starting to rise in confidence as well.
Rubbing off a little bit?
I think so, and I think that they're buying into him. They believe in him as their leader, which means that they're going to play better, try to make some better plays for him. I think we've seen that throughout this contest.
Those numbers certainly back you up. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
Does because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
We're back now in KC. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And another juke. A good pickup there, a 22. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Newton throwing again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a loose football. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defense, getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Newton. And that is incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And 4th down coming up.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Three yards to go here on 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run, just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
And they'll go on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Their big tight end, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
To throw on second down is Newton. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they get 14 yards there at a first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Back to throw, Newton. Over the middle here to Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. One receiver right, that's Brown. To the air again, Newton. He's got time. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Throwing is Newton. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks. Receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up, but I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Another pistol look here. Here's Newton now on second down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Newton on first down. And this is caught at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. From the gun, here's Newton, surveying the field. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through. But conventional football Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Looks like he'll throw here. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3.
Green 39! Green 39!
He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Here we go. 3-19!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 50-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally he catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He's back to throw. Finding time. Great protection. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. That one good for 21 yards. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 3. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with time running out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, oh, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Man open left side is Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
Still first down.
And the penalty now makes it 1st and 20. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Newton now on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.